What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you can see, I know last video or a few videos ago I said that I was going to give the carburetor to my buddy so he can rebuild it, but the more I looked at it, the more I started to get familiar with the service manual and diagrams and stuff like that and how the carburetor works and such. I decided to give it a shot. I know in some parts it may seem like I know what I'm doing. Previous to working on this dirt bike, I've worked on a lot of Japanese bikes, so I have a little bit of experience, but when it comes to carburetors, I honestly don't know anything. That's why I was kind of scared to try it out, but decided to give it a shot. You know, why not? See what the big deal is with these things. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This carburetor right here. As you can see, I can already took it apart a little bit. Just kind of wanted to check out what I was dealing with. So essentially, there's this cap right here. I noticed on the cap, it's like an aftermarket one. So that gave me a little red flag that someone else has been inside here. Also, took these jets out. These are the jets right here. This is what sprays fuel into the bike. These are not original jets. This one's a 42. OEM ones are supposed to be, I think, 40. This one right here is a 175. This is supposed to be a 180. On the service manual, it said the Europe models are supposed to have 175s. Altitude might be different out there, probably, honestly, but yeah, so someone's definitely been inside this carburetor. So that's a fact. You know, aftermarket stuff. So yeah. When I checked this one out, this one looked a little clogged up. So I ended up spraying that out with some brake part cleaner and stuff. Actually, speaking about that, get a graph. I got some carburetor cleaner right here from O'Reilly's. I cleaned my garage 2 days ago, but I had to bring in my dad's truck to do oil change and rear brakes. So I cleaned it up a little bit, but it's still dirty. Okay, so I got these. Got this little air can, whatever the fuck it is, air spray. Yeah, I have a compressor, but it's kind of loud. Usually I work on my bike after I get out of work, so it's kind of late. I don't want to wake anybody up. As you can see over here, I got parts from Kawasaki. I went and picked them up today after work, or on lunch actually. Gasket right here, spring for the diaphragm. Another gasket. That's a little retainer for this, for that one right there. This is a diaphragm. Now, while I was breaking it down, I think I found the issue. So I remember I told you guys that sometimes I'd give it gas and it doesn't want to go. Well, this right here attaches to accelerator pump, which is this. And to simplify things, basically what this the accelerator pump does is when you give it gas, it's just gonna spray. When you give it throttle, it'll give the bike gas, and that's basically what makes it kind of go. It's basically like a fuel pump, I guess you can say. Now this is attached to it. Look at this. Watch this. I pull it down and it stays down. Look. Do you see? It's not supposed to do that. I think that's what was hanging up. You see, I pull it down, it stays down. It's supposed to return. You see how it snaps back? That's what it's supposed to do. I don't want to take that apart. That seems pretty complicated. So I want to see if I can get away with just spraying it down, lubing it up, putting some lubricant on it, something. Yeah, because that's not supposed to stick. I think that's a problem, honestly. But since we're already here, I might as well just kind of go through a few of the things, which is what I'm going to end up doing. So yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to give you guys a little rundown of what I'm doing. all these passages where the pilots basically go through, or the passages for the pilots, like these right here, this right there, that one. What I just do is just spray some brake par cleaner in there. You know, as you can see where this passage goes through. Ready? So I'm gonna spray it right here, and you'll see it come out right there. Perfect. Got the air duster, so I'm just gonna blow some air through here. And I already did the pilot, so these are all set. They're really clean. The way you check if these are clogged is you put it up to the light, and if there's light going through it, then that means the passages are clear. Just do this one more time. Perfect. Nice. Put those to the side. Yeah, just kind of keep doing that. I'm trying to pay more attention to this, because this one, I don't like that. I don't know if it's supposed to do that. It's my first time actually getting into some carbs, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not. I don't know. What sketches me out is the weight snaps back if I don't do it all the way, you know? Like sometimes I do it like a little bit and I snap back, and then you do it way too much, it just won't go back. But this would make sense on why the bike wasn't, why it'd be kind of sketchy, you know. I give it throttle and then sometimes, you know, it won't go, and then it will. So it kind of does make sense. I don't know if I just gotta keep playing with it, free it up a little bit. I'm gonna hit some carb cleaner on there. Maybe it just might be clogged or something. Just spray the whole thing down. Alrighty guys, big shout out to YouTube. I found out the issue. So I guess it's common with these FCR 37 carbs. This carburetor right here comes in a lot of motorcycles in the early 2000s, early dirt bikes, I should say. So what happens is, I'm not the only one that has this issue. What happens is when you go full open throttle, it gets stuck just like that. So what a lot of guys do is what happens is that this would be left behind, and a mod that these guys do is they put an O-ring over this and this one, so to keep it together basically. So I'm so thankful that I bought this really cheap Chinese carburetor kit for my Sportster, because it has a O-ring that looks like it'll fit. See this one right here, not that. See this one right here. This O-ring looks like it'll fit right over that. So hopefully this fixes it. Also, you can tune this. What the accelerator pump does is, you know, it just kind of, this little needle right here shoots. Here, let's see. This little needle right here. Let's see if we can find it. That little needle right here, the little tip right there, it just shoots out gas into the carburetor. So let's see if these O-rings fit and it fixes the issue. Okay, I think I got it. Perfect. So I tuned the accelerator pump to where there's a little bit of play. So basically when you hit the throttle, it'll go, and as you can see, it's not getting stuck anymore. So looks like we got it now. You can see how it's not getting stuck. That's full, that's wide open throttle right there. Hell yeah. Pretty proud. So nice, we got that. So now we can actually start rebuilding the carburetor. I got everything clean. Now I just gotta basically mess with the diaphragm and pop open this cover. Go from there, basically. Just gonna inspect the slide. That's a slide right there. And yeah, we can go from there. Perfect. Nice. Alright guys, so I decided to just kind of show you guys what I'm doing. I know I've just been kind of cutting in and out, not really showing what I'm working with. So All right. I don't know if I went over it last clip, but I just put an O-ring around this. You probably can't even see it. Let me see. My flashlight. O-ring right there. You can see how it like kind of wraps around here. That just keeps the whole mechanism together so it doesn't leave anything behind. Now what I'm doing is going over this diaphragm. I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with this diaphragm, but I honestly feel like this was a problem the whole time. I would give it gas and she'll just like bog out. But it doesn't hurt to just kind of check this out. Okay, usually what happens with the diaphragm is, let's see. Let's see if this wants to come out. A lot of times, like, ends up getting holes and stuff. So, let's see if this wants to come out at all. There you go. Oh, that's not good. A little dirty. Okay, make sure you don't lose these little O-rings. Alrighty guys, so I got the bottom part already done. I put the float, put the float bowl needle in there, main jets, pilot jets, slow jet. The most tedious part honestly was putting these screws back in because the guy had the screws all mixed up, so, or these little brackets on there all mixed up. This one's for the idle, this one's for the fuel mixture screw. He had that all wrong, so looks like everything's all set. I just have to put the drain plug in there, clean it out a little bit. You know, say whatever, I'll just do it. So, yep, all I have to